getting ready to go in a store here in Pigeon-Forge that has become one of our favorite souvenir stores. Actually, it's a lot more than souvenirs. We got a lot of neat stuff in here. But it is called the Moon Pie Bookstore and Book Warehouse. And they literally have a bookstore in here, a lot of exotic flavors of moon pies, and a lot of good vintage retro type souvenirs. So we're going to go in here. As you walk in, you see a lot of moon pie stuff. Now, just by way of disclosure, I am not a fan of moon pies. Never have been. But this is a good store. Little vintage metal sign here. And more shirts. I'll show you how vast this place is in here. In fact, if it's a little cool and you want a sweater, you can get you a moon pie sweater. This is just the first half of the store here. And of course, chocolate, banana, vanilla, strawberry, salted caramel, mint chocolate, and pumpkin spice there. Now, we were in here months ago, and Shaughnessy got a kind, a little sample, it's a little smaller. I don't remember what it was, but I'll have to ask her when she comes in. Got toys, old board games. I like these stores that take you down memory lane, and this one certainly does that. Now, last time we were in here back in November, we hadn't seen these in years. I mean, we've seen jams and jellies, but these Smoky Mountain Farms ones, we used to get these at a little store in Gatlinburg that's no longer in business, and they're probably the most reasonable price brand. They used to be $2.99 a jar, and now I think they're $4.99. Yeah, $4.99. And they had, the one I got was apple cinnamon. I hope they had it, because I'm back to get another one. And I do not see it, but hopefully it's here. And she got, it was, yeah, there's my apple cinnamon right there. You're definitely going to get another jar of that. And she got one that's called hot pepper jelly, and I'm going to tell you, yeah, there it is. Right there, I'm going to put my apple cinnamon with it. So, but I want to tell you about that hot pepper jelly. It's actually not hot at all. It's very flavorful. Very good flavor to that. And it's not really hot at all. Now here's a blast from the past. Used to be Stuckey's all up and down the interstate, like I-75 in Georgia going into Florida. The only one I know of now that's left is in Old Fort, North Carolina, off of Interstate 40. That's the only Stuckey's I'm aware of. I'm not saying that there's not another one, but that's the only one I know of. They got those really good pecan log rolls. Of course, the old candy barrels. Here's something that's pretty old here. Oh no, that's my wife, I'm sorry. She's actually getting ready to turn 45 next month. You'd rather me not have told that, hadn't you? Oh, you got, oh yeah, I was telling about, what kind did you get last time that you liked so good, these little simple moon pies?
Remember I had coconut I thought was really good, and a chocolate mint.
So what do you got here?
Well, I got a little bit of everything that they had over there, because I was going to make little goodie bags for the people at work.
Are those pumpkin spice there?
There are a pumpkin spice one in it. You want one of those to try?
You know what, I'm just on a moon pie thing. I do appreciate it. Our jellies are over here. Are you going to get another hot pepper?
Please.
And,
oh, wait a second.
What you got there?
Mom had these as a little girl growing up. They've got one bag.
My grandpa used to have a name for those too.
My mom called them round house caps. Is what my mom grew up calling them.
Alright, here's I put my apple cinnamon jelly down here.
And where's mine at?
Right here. I put it with the...
I already got it picked out.
Is that what you want, hot pepper?
Yes, please.
I was telling everybody that one has a really good flavor to it.
What I did is I put on Ritz crackers.
But it's not hot, is it?
No. On Ritz crackers, I put a little thing of cream cheese and then a little bit of that. And that was
surprisingly enough, for a quick snack, that was good.
It was.
Was it just regular cream cheese or just
sweet? It was. Just plain little cream cheese.
To be honest with you, we were coming over here anyway for those jellies, and it just occurred to me we ought to do a walkthrough of this place.
I like the store.
Yeah. Yeah. You gonna get some warm dog slippers? A lot of course, Christian themed plaques and wall decorations, which I like. A lot of scripture. Now here's some more of these exotic flavored sodas, and we've had several of them, but there's two more I'm going to bring your attention to I've never seen before. Of course, here's peanut butter and jelly. I've seen that one, but notice this here. You got grass soda and dirt soda. And honestly, with names like that, I'm almost tempted to try one. I'm going to think on that one a little bit. We got some more over here. Buffalo wing, butterscotch, cane cola. Some of that, I don't know what that is. Now the first ones of these we ever got were in Branson, Missouri, and Shaughnessy got the bacon soda with maple syrup. She drank 3 drinks and I had to finish it. And I got the one called sweet corn, which I do not see. Here's that grass one. Grass soda, mowed and bottled in the USA. Hey, Sean, do you want to try grass soda or do you want to try the dirt soda?
Oh, how disgusting!
How do you know you haven't tried it?
Well, if I tried a chocolate one,
down there's pizza. Huh?
Remember I tried one that was chocolate.
That's why I was just. Well, I thought you got the maple bacon.
I did get that one time, but then at the 5 and 10 store, I got the chocolate.
The 5 and 10 out here.
Yeah, at the island.
Yeah, I'm curious about that dirt soda.
If you want it, go ahead.
Well, I don't know if I do or not. Shoveled and bottled in the USA. How much are they?
What does it say? Glass bottle, $2.59.
That's a little high.
Well, for dirt, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna pay that. Who was it we were just at that had them for $1.99? Not that flavor. Oh, I think it was in Dahlonega at the general store.
I don't know.
There's a bazooka soda. I guess that tastes like gum. Cool. But again, if you're into old country crafts, just a neat place. Here's some socks, Pringles. I don't know what sock 1 and sock 2. There, you need that.
That is off of what was that? Dr. Seuss.
Oh, is it?
Thing 1, thing 2.
There's SpongeBob, Oreo, Jaws, Tony the Tiger. Several more over there. Popeye, White Castle, old hamburger place. If you got a cabin or a home out in the country, you might definitely want to take a run over here. Like I said, we didn't even come in here until what, a year and a half ago, and I bought a bunch of metal signs from back there. We'll make our way back there for my storage building. But honestly, we've been driving by this store all these years and just didn't realize how neat it was till we finally came in. And now we generally try to come in here when we're up here. Oh yeah, the Lincoln logs. What little boy didn't have Lincoln logs? Now my day would be complete If I could find one of those old Fisher-Price car garages with the little people. I know, I guess they quit making those. They said it was a choking hazard. I played with mine for years and never swallowed one. Tonka trucks. That's when they had real toys. Not video games, just toys. A very wide array of jigsaw puzzles. I will say there's a really neat puzzle store out at the island too. It's got just about every kind of puzzle you can think of. They got a real good selection here too. Actually more than I thought. I've put together a few puzzles in my time, but man, when you start getting up into 1,000-piece puzzles, that takes a while. Autumn at the old barn, that's a pretty one. Older cars. You know one way you know you're getting old is when you start liking older vehicles. I remember as a kid, when my dad or my uncles would point out, or my stepdad would point out an older vehicle, I would think, that is one of the ugliest cars I've ever seen. Why would they even like that? And I actually felt sorry for people in that era that they had to drive stuff like that. But now that I'm older, I love looking at old retro cars and stuff, so I'm kind of starting to get it now. But now we're back with the metal signs. I love metal signs. I can still remember a time when I was smarter than my phone. I still think I'm smarter than my phone. Especially when you use voice to text. My phone has a really, really hard time correctly putting into words what I just said. And sometimes it gets embarrassing, because it'll put things I didn't say. This is just an all-around neat store. Now we move over to the books. Again, this is a book warehouse on the other side. Greeting cards of every kind, just about. Now, they're supposed to have that map in here I've been looking for, so if you see that.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see a Frosty puzzle.
I didn't either.
I found a map in Maggie Valley last week that I want. It shows all of the mountain peaks in this area and their heights. So I'm going to try to find that here. More toys. The Berenstain Bears. Little golden books. They got there's the very vast book section here on just about every topic: hobbies, crafts, history, biography. Oh, look at those old doors up there with the gas station. Texaco, standard. From Texaco again. All the old Coke stuff. Scented candles, lotions. Like I say, this is a store with a great deal of variety. So how much you putting us out in here tonight? What do you got? What's that in them boxes? What's that?
It's to put my moon pies in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's trying her some moon pies. Cookbooks. Hey, see if they got a Cajun cookbook. She's wanting to learn how to make gumbo after we ate that today.
I mean, I could get a cookbook or I can just look it up on Pinterest.
Yeah, you can do that. That's cheaper, I guess.
It's a lot cheaper.
Whatever you want to do. It was a suggestion. Alright, have a religious Christian book section, pretty wide array of Bibles here. Here's something I hadn't seen before, the Henry Morris Study Bible. Now, Henry Morris is gone now, but he was a great apologist for the truth of creation according to the book of Genesis and refuting evolution. So I had a Defender's Study Bible, which he had a hand in helping to write the notes for that, but I've never seen one with his name on it. But got a lot of respect for Henry Morris because he stood for the biblical account of creation, and he was hard on evolution, and that's good. So, anyway. Kind of getting down to the more local section, Smokies related. There's a book section for this area here in just a moment. On Mountain Time. Map of the Smokies. Of course, window decals, which my truck has a lot of. I'm actually putting a lot of decals on places we go in the back of my truck window. So if you see a GMC Sierra with a bunch of stickers in the back window, you might want to look and see if it's me. And of course some ornaments personalized with names. And now we're getting over into the section of local books. I'm hoping this is where I'll find that map I've been looking for. I found it last week in Maggie Valley. It was $18 there, and it seems like it runs about 16 other places. So I'm all for saving a couple bucks if I can. I don't see it yet. These are books about the Smokies right here. And local fiction books.
If we have one, it would be next to that one. Yeah, we probably wouldn't have one because we keep them closer together.
Thank you.
What do you say, they don't have it?
No.
Yeah, they've got the map I was looking for, but I want the Western North Carolina version. This is the East Tennessee version. It's called Backroads Less Traveled, and it shows a lot of the different mountain peaks that are here. So I'm gonna, I guess, have to either order it or go back over to Western North Carolina to get that one. And then, of course, oh, Trial by Fire. That is the book that chronicles the aftermath of the 2016 fires here that swept through the Smokies and through Gatlinburg and Pigeon-Forge. So that book is now available. I actually have these two. That one there, I'm sorry, this one brings back a lot of memories. It's basically got pictures of things that used to be here, like old brochures and old theme parks. There's Ghost Town. You flip through there, it just shows a lot of things that were here back when I was growing up, coming up here. And this is a great book. I've got it. I haven't read all of it, but Into the Mist. I mean, it's not great. It has a lot of tragedy in it, but it's true stories, tales of death and disaster. Like when the blizzard of '93 came through, and when crimes were committed here and things like that. Tells about the 2012 storm that hit when we were actually camping in Cades Cove. When that hit, that was a scary time. And tragically, several people died then from falling trees. But anyway, I'll give you one last look at this side of the store. This is the other side from where we came in. So what do you think?
I like
Let's see what you're getting here.
Well, just pretty much candies.
Getting our jellies and pretty much
Moon
candy
pies.
and moon pies and
That's my umbrella
What's
since
your
it's
umbrella?
raining outside.
well, we're gonna check out and head on.